Sam, off to Bromley tomorrow. Nice local derby in front of the TV cameras. You played in front of the cameras a lot early in your career. What kind of challenge are you expecting from Bromley?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm excited. Obviously, new in a Gills shirt, so to play in a local derby like this, it's a game we're looking forward to. We've looked at Bromley over the last week or so, I suppose, since the Oldham and Fulham game this week, so we know what to prepare for. They've been going well themselves, strong unit, doing well this season, and that's fine, I suppose, but for ourselves, it's just concentrating on what we're doing and what's got us success, I suppose, at the start of this season already.
Transfer deadline day earlier in the week, the squad is now settled. How the new lads kind of settled into the environment, I guess? Yeah,
great. I suppose it's important when the window finishes and, like I say, it's all settled. I'm sure the staff will be happy, and yeah, we're happy as a group. It looks like a solid group now, and a couple of new faces obviously coming in the building, which has been great. Trav's, we saw him on Tuesday night, but Johnny and a good friend of mine, Gareth as well, coming in. So yeah, I think it adds great firepower to the squad, and hopefully it can boost what we've already got in the building.
How proud were you, I guess, as a senior pro on Tuesday when the youth lads were on the pitch, debuts, goals? How pleased were you for them?
Oh, I was delighted, and that shows how strong the squad we've got, and also the depth we've got really to go out in a game like that and perform and put on a good performance and good win, because that's what the gaffer builds it on really, is getting results, and shows that runs through the club really, with the young lads coming through. And there's some good goals in there as well, and some big moments for some young lads as well. It's great to get their first goal. Cruz had a fantastic week, obviously coming on at Oldham and getting himself a goal, and yeah, it's great to see.
Just finally, from me, I think tomorrow's game is sold out, home and away, so it's going to make for a really exciting atmosphere.
Yeah.
Although a senior pro, do you still get the same fire in your belly and that same kind of anticipation and fight that you had when you first started playing?
Oh yeah, of course. Do you know, even more, if I'm being totally honest. And I love it. I love going out there, seeing our fans. I think since I joined the club, that's the big thing I've noticed really, is the home atmosphere we get is brilliant and great to see, and hopefully the results and things can drive that as well from the squad, but also the away support we've had. We've had some tough places to go, some big miles to do already, but they turn up in their numbers and their voices as well. So, as I said, being my first derby, I look forward to seeing them down the road as well.
Lovely. Oaksy, thank you. Ben, all yours.
Sam, early doors obviously, but being top of the league is a nice place to be, I'd imagine.
Yes, yeah, it's always nice. As you say, early doors, we don't really look at it too much, but look, you've got to be up there. Hopefully people respect the fact that we're up there. We've worked hard to earn those points, and yeah, we'll keep building on it.
Fitting perhaps that it's the two teams who are unbeaten in the division coming together at the weekend. Is it going to be a tight game, do you think?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough test, I know that. As we've seen already this season, there's no easy place to go. Bromley, small ground, I'm sure it'll be a great atmosphere down there. And yeah, as you say, two teams unbeaten that are going well. Two strong teams, going to be a physical battle, we know that. So we're prepared for that, and we're ready to match them.
Like you say, very much Andy Woodman's side known for being hard to beat, a little bit like yourselves, I guess, with that sprinkling in quality that they've got as well. So I guess in a way there might be a little bit of a deadlock in terms of the style between the two teams.
Yeah, look, you don't know. You sometimes say that, and these games pan out different. So it's going to be an interesting fixture. Obviously, like you say, we've looked at them. They're going well. We know their strengths and weaknesses. We've worked on that this week, building into it. So the gaffer sets us up how we will be. And look, we've got a lot of confidence in ourselves, and I think results have driven that as well. And I think coming into the building newly this year, I've seen the quality that we carry as a squad. So now we'll be going there full of confidence and ready to get a result.
Obviously it is a local derby, although there's not a lot of animosity there really because of Bromley coming up through non-league football, and you know there's not been loads of meetings between the teams even though the geography's close. Yeah. Just thinking for yourself and the clubs that you've played for, what's the most intense derbies that you've played in?
Yeah, this will be a new one for me. Like I say, it's a new fixture in general, so moving to a club like Gillingham, that's great to see and be part of. Hopefully we'll be on the right side, but for me personally, and didn't really know it moving up there, but Burnley-Blackburn was a big one, and the gaff reminds me of it regularly, being a Blackburn man. So I'm not sure before I started playing for him at Wycombe he really liked me too much, but yeah, we seem to get the better over them a few times. And Lenny Serino as well, big Blackburn fan growing up, so he said he was on the terraces a few times when we used to go down there at Ewood Park, but yeah, I've reminded of him. We've got a few better results over the years.
Well, you mentioned the manager there, of course, and he's reunited you with a former teammate this week, and obviously someone he worked with in Gareth McCleary at Wycombe, and was talking about on Tuesday night the relationship that you guys had previously. You must be very keen to get that going again. Yeah,
of course, and I spoke to Gareth quite a bit over the summer, obviously knowing that this might be on the horizon, and it's great to see that came off, because I know the quality that GMAT can bring to the squad. I worked with him closely, obviously at Wycombe for over 4 years, and the manager brought us in there, and I think Wycombe was kind of renowned for having this kind of unity and a good place to come to work, and I really feel like the manager's brought that in here and instilled it in the squad as well. And you get that feeling every day, and I think Gareth will add to that, and knowing how the management team work, he'll add to it in a good way, and I'm looking forward to working with him.
And obviously he's known as being a winger, but he's more versatile than that, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely a winger, someone that I like playing with. He's created lots of goals as we worked together over the years. So he's played in behind me before, kind of in the number 10. So yeah, that's it. Look forward to reuniting that.
And of course, the only other question mark about Gareth, I guess, which Gareth Ainsworth sort of quashed, was the fact that he's signing a 38-year-old on a 1-year deal, but you still see that hunger there in your former teammate? Yeah,
of course, mate. I'm delighted. He makes me look young. So no, all jokes aside, he's probably one of the fittest people I know. He's in great shape, and even some of the lads have said that this week, how good and fit he looks. So I think coming into this squad, it's a very fit squad that have worked hard, and he'll fit right in, because I know how hard GMAT works on and off the field. So and that's the reason I'm sure the manager brought him in, because he knows how hard and that work ethic he's got.
I mean, age is but a number these days, isn't it? In football, you got Ashley Young still going, and the top level at 40, and Clem Morris doing his Buffon impression.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll try and fly that flag as well.
Absolutely. Well, best of luck for the weekend, and like you say, no better occasion for it.
Let's hope so, mate. Thank you.
Why Gillingham?
Why Gillingham? For me personally? Yeah. Why Gillingham? Good question. I suppose back end of the last season I had an interesting one. I was kind of found myself on the coaching staff a little bit at Wycombe due to injury. Didn't quite know which direction was going to go in this year, and then Gareth picked up the phone, and I've answered that call in the past at Wycombe, and I know how he works. I know the work ethic, the kind of unity he brings within a squad, and that's what I want to be part of. For me, football's all about working with good people. I know how him and Dobbo and the staff work. As I said, I know the kind of unity he can bring within a group, and I've seen that within the first 6 weeks of being here. So yeah, I feel like I made the right decision.
On the other side of things, as it were, back in the last season, where's your appetite to go into coaching?
Yeah, I think so. It was an interesting season last year. Through injury, I kind of found myself in that, and Matt Bloomfield left, and I kind of found myself in an interim role in January. So that was interesting, and then the new manager came in and wanted me to stay on. So it was kind of, I was kind of looking at it as a bit of work experience while I was still playing, if that makes sense. And I managed to still make a few appearances, but game time was limited due to that. So yeah, it's interesting. We'll see what happens in the future.
How frustrated were you not to be fully fit for the start of the season?
Look, it was
or did you expect it when you signed?
I expected it when I signed. It was kind of a freak accident, I suppose. Last game of last season, I broke my arm, and I knew it was going to be 12 weeks or so. So I knew, speaking to Gareth in the summer, look, I wasn't going to be right for the start of the season. I might get right for the week or two after. And the coaching staff and everyone's been brilliant with me here. I've kind of built up my minutes throughout pre-season, training-wise, and kind of in game time as well at the moment. So yeah, on plan to get fully fit soon.
As someone who's known Gareth a while, what's he like actually like away from the dressing room? Is he the flamboyant people see on first goal see on TV?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Very positive character. Always bring that enthusiasm into it. Big fan of his music as well. So we hear the music throughout the dressing room, and it's good because it's the kind of music I'm into, so it's not too bad. But he's very positive, and as I said, he's very good at creating that culture within the club.
Well, belated welcome.
Sorry?
Belated welcome.
Thank you very much.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, cheers.